Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Planet Humble, just chilling over here by my trading rocket, just kind of having a good old time. Hopefully you guys are having a good old time. Yeah, that thing's not producing a whole lot of money. Currently right now I'm sitting at 8,175 Terra tokens, and remember, I'm trying to get the Tier 2 drones, which is 1,200, or 12,000. So this just this isn't really working so well. Things like that are very frustrating. I'm actually going through a spree where I'm having a lot of frustration in video games. I'm dying a lot in various video games, so who knows? Today could be the day I finally bite the dust in Planet Crafter. Probably not though, because I mean, unless I get hit by a freak meteor shower that just takes me out. We already have the breathable atmosphere. It's not likely gonna happen. But let's talk trees for a second. Let's talk trees for a little bit, because one, those trees look awesome. And those tree spreaders are doing great, but they can do better, okay? Because if you recall, last week I talked about how I actually have the tier 3 tree spreaders now. And all they take is basically just, like, remember if we just hide the, or show the lower ones here. The tier 2 tree spreaders take super alloy, bacteria, sample tree bark, tier 2 fertilizer, and zeolite. The tier 3 ones take all that stuff except for one more tier 2 fertilizer, and that's it. So upgrading these things would be really, really, really easy. I just have to get some more tier 2 fertilizer. Now I have 8 of those things down there. Let's go back and hide those lower tiered ones. I have 8 of those little bad boys down there, and they're doing great. But with 8 pieces of tier 2 fertilizer, I could really make that skyrocket, make it just stupid. All right, and that's the name of the game, right? Is to make it stupid. Let's make it stupid. I want to do that. So let me go see how much tier 2 fertilizer I have. 5, 6, 7, carry the 2. Yeah, we have enough. Alright, so that should be 8 right there. Alright, so that should be enough to upgrade these things completely. Like, I don't have to swap out the seeds or nothing. I just have to take the seed out, deconstruct, reconstruct, and then place the seed back in. Oh, real quick, let's check our oxygen level before we do this, because it is going to get nuts. Because if you look at these things, alright, so the tier 2 tree spreaders, oxygen's 1950, not bad. These tier 3 ones, though, 8,500. Okay, stupid boost. Okay, the plants on tier 2s, 175, not too shabby. These guys, 1,250. Okay, huge upgrade there. Of course, there's like double the amount of power it takes. I should just check that real quick. I don't know if I have enough. Now, it's not going to take like 800 kilowatts of power, because I'm going to be getting about 75 back every one I break down. So, but it is going to take a fair amount. Maybe we'll just go for it. I don't even want to do the math. Let's just go for it and see what happens. All right, worst case scenario, I gotta build more reactors. And I believe, now that I have the drones doing their thing, I have rods. I can do, yeah. Should we build 1 or 2 before we go down there? Let's build 1 or 2 before we go down there. Or quite possibly we'll build 3. That rock is right in the way. This kind of field of glowing radioactive balls right here, right at the entrance of the base. It's kind of growing fond of me. All right, I'm kind of growing fond of these balls here, because as people, well, not people. There's nobody here, but as people approach the base, they can get a healthy dose of radiation on their left side, making sure that they grow like a freakishly creepy mutant arm out of their left side. I think that sounds really cool. Alright, let's go check the power now. Okay, 1367. That's much better. Much better. Okay, so oxygen levels, as they are right now, is one of my better stats, that's for sure. I think it's my best one. Yeah, it looks like it's my best one. And we're going to boost it today. Alright, so oxygen level is currently at 5.6 million. Okay, carry the decimal point over. Yep, 5.6 million. Okay, that's cool. Plants is sitting around 58,000. Keep that in mind. This valley looks so cool, though, with all the trees back there. I hope they don't go away when I rip these things down, because I'm going to be putting them right back, so hopefully they stay put. All right, let's dive into the thick of it here. Holy cow, there's so many trees. Look at how many trees there are in here. I can't even move around. There is an optimizer right there. You can kind of see it. I can't even get to... Oh, maybe I can. I can zigzag in here. Yep, I can get to it right here. So this thing has 2 oxygen multiplier fuses in it. It wouldn't be bad if I could find another one. But I have to do some exploring for that. All right, here we have... Boy, I got to try to keep track of where this stuff is. Here's the optimizer. Okay. And I can't see where I'm going. Okay, let's take this one down. Bam, let's take that one out completely. Break this one down, and then we're going to replace it immediately with, let's do that real quick, with a tier 3. And we're going to put that right there, and then we're going to yeet that into there. Perfect. All right, now the next one should be somewhere over here. If I duck and go down here. Let's take the Yggdrasil tree out of there, break that down, and immediately replace it with that. Go forth, Yggdrasil, and grow. Grow big and strong like bull. Alright, and then take this one out here, break that down, replace with a tier 3. And I think we're going to have to reset the optimizer to make sure that it's affecting all these things. But I'm going to continue doing this until I get all of them replaced. Alright, with that, it is clear. Look at the little baby trees. Oh, they're so cute. They're growing in. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so let's take these things out, and then we'll just slap them right back in, make sure that they all are affecting the trees around there. Yep. Alright, sweet. So these things are pumping out, like, a lot. Alright, let's go let's go check our... Oh, good. The trees did stay back there. Good. Let's go check our stats now. I don't know what it is yet, but I do know that the terraformation index in the top right is kind of freaking out right now. It's really climbing fast. I'm probably going to unlock a whole bunch of stuff that I'm just not ready for yet. But let's check this out. It was at 5.6 million. It is now at 23 million. 23.1 million. Holy cow. Okay, that's a decent jump. Jeepers, criminies. Okay, yeah, we're going to reach the fish stage here really fast. Look how fast it's going. Okay, I'm not ready for fish. Yeah, I'm still exploring insects. All right, so plants was at 5,800. It is now, oh, jeepers. It's at 165.6 thousand. 165,000. Holy cow. Okay. So yeah, that was a little ridiculous. Yeah, tier 3 tree spreaders for the win. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for terraformation today. How's my power doing? How's that holding up? Oh yeah, 700. Yeah, we would have definitely run out, but at least it's running fine now. That's all I'm going to do for terraformation today. I kind of want to get on with my beach tour that I was doing last week, because I didn't finish exploring that place, and I really want to. So let's go to the Butterfly Beach. That's what I should have called this place. Thanks to you in the comments section. We are actually going to rename this one because that is way too good of a name to pass up. Butterfly Facility, boring. We're going to call this one Butterfly Beach. Right there, bam. It's a beautiful name. Thank you in the comment section to whoever did that. I think it might have been Star Nanny. I'm not too sure. But all right, so we got all these cool butterflies here, but we don't have anywhere to put them. I do want to explore that a little bit today, actually, because we do have the butterfly dome unlocked, so we can actually put these places, and we can boost the insects too while we're at it. What is that? What is that? What is in the water? Oh, it's just kelp or something like that. Okay, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's not freak out about that right there. Alright, so Butterfly Beach, it's named so because there's these things all over the place. All over the place on the Butterfly Beach. You can find them everywhere. Hello, beautiful. But yeah, there's another one. I just saw one appear right in front. Oh, I just tripped over one. Hello, beautiful. Let's just grab these two. So, yeah, there's scads of them. Just scads of them everywhere. It's just ridiculous. Alright, and there's even some golden butterfly that are spawning out here, too. Hello, beautiful. It's just kind of nuts, okay? In fact, I really should just move the insect facility down here, because there's one right here. Because they're just everywhere. Let's eat those all into there. Okay, so some of those bugs need to go back to the insect facility, but if I go outside, I'm going to start picking them up. And I can't. I gotta take a break. What are we gonna do? Actually, I gotta go outside anyway. What are we gonna do with this facility? One, I do want to get over there near that purple area because that's intriguing to me. But two, I do want to build onto the butterfly exhibit here, or the butterfly exhibit, the butterfly facility. So, there's a butterfly. It's probably not as good as the ones I'm finding just laying on the ground over here, but there's a butterfly. There's another one right there. I see it. Jeepers. Like I said, oh, a silk generator. Oh, it's an important thing. This is what happens when I do some terraformation. I make it stupid and then everything unlocks so fast, and I just can't keep up with it. I really want to explore that over there. Like, really bad. Okay, first things first, bugs. Okay, let's get some butterfly dome action going on here. So, I gotta run back home, grab these supplies, and let's make, 3? Let's make 3. Okay, I have enough supplies to make 2 of them. I am actually out of tier 2 fertilizer because I used it all to make cool other things earlier in this episode. But I can probably get this stuff easily enough as long as I don't get hit in the face with rockets or with meteors. These look like just bog standard regular ones, so I'm not even worried about them. Not even worried. Alright, well, while the rocks rain down upon me, let's make that third and final fertilizer. That gives me enough to make, I believe, 3 of these bad boys. Oh, just the tree bark. I need to grab the tree bark. Which, here in this tower, I never actually asked this to demand tree bark, and I never told these things to supply the tree bark. So that's kind of a whoopsie, but here, let me quick do that and get this, oh, wrong way, get this thing set up so that it'll actually automatically harvest the tree bark. Okay, now that that's all set up, all I have to do is basically just take it out of the locker, and I'm good to go. So this thing will just constantly be filling up. So 3, all right, let's get back out to the butterfly beach. All right, we're out here. Now, where am I going to put these domes? So here's where the teleporter is. I was thinking about extending out that way, just having a bunch of rooms going off the side. So I went ahead and grabbed some supplies to bring this guy with me, and we're going to just extend this out this way. 3. We're just going to keep going until I run out of supplies. I immediately ran out of supplies. Okay, so where is the back part of it? There's no butterflies here, like golden ones. I'll pick up golden ones, but in reality, I gotta start kind of setting a standard. Just gold or nothing at all. Maybe I'll grab the blue ones too. Okay, maybe those black ones too, and probably some of the butterfly, the beautifuls as well as no gold ones, and that's it. All right, so here's the door we enter, and I'm thinking about like putting one like right attached to the backside there. Yeah, let's attach one right to the backside immediately. As soon as you walk in, you get blasted with butterflies, all right? So let's go ahead. Now, these things each boost the insects by 20, and then there's a multiplier based on what you put in there, which these blue ones I got. What are they called again? The Sereno butterfly larvae, they have an insect multiplier of 1,200. So what we really should do before I do this while I'm home, and let's check the insect level. Alright, insect level is only at 120. Okay, so yeah, this is going to help out a lot. Okay, we're back through here. They really do have to fix that. The sound effect thing isn't working. I'm not getting paid to do that. So, let's go ahead. That's connected to the wrong spot, though. Let's see. What does that connect to? How does that look? So 120. Oh, yeah, the locker's in the way. Let's just take that out of there. Break that down. Locker's no longer in the way. All right, I do want to put like a door on here to keep the butterflies inside there. Not like they really would escape, but yeah, I want to do that just to kind of keep up with the realism. Do we have any silicon around here? I don't have many spaces in my inventory open. Here's a piece of silicon right here. I need to grab a couple pieces of this. Oh my god, it's a golden butterfly larva. Okay, all right, I got 2 more spots available that I can actually grab some silicon. Silicon right there. God, you're so tempting to pick up. Okay, just bypass the temptation. Just keep on going. Grab this one too. Good. All right, now we got enough for 3 doors. I can go put one in there. Okay, I thought that was a golden butterfly larva. Okay, all right, let's just get out. Let's just get out of here. Oh my god, I can't stop checking them. All right, let's just put the door in here. Good, got it. All right, sweet. Now I wouldn't mind connecting all these domes I create on the back side also, and putting a nice little like window along the back side of it too, so that you can see everything. But to do that, I'm going to need some cobalt. Quick butterfly check. Butterfly check. Nope, that's not one. Okay. Okay, it is one. Golden butterfly larva. Holy cow. A good thing I checked. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I could do this all day. Literally. Like, not Captain America style. I could literally just hunt butterflies all day instead of, like, fight bad guys. Alright, let me go grab a couple pieces of cobalt real quick. Damn, we're back. Okay, so now the reason why I wanted that is I got to get outside and check this from the top because I can't see which way these rooms are facing. Is because I want this hallway to turn immediately. So we're going to grab yeah, right there. I want that. That's what I'm looking for. So now this hallway will go down that way and connect to the other domes that are connected onto this, and we're going to put a cool little... Nope. Nope. Okay, we're going to put a cool little... Nope. Okay, we're going to put a cool little hallway on the backside there with a bunch of different windows on it and stuff so that you can really see this place. Now, I got to put a door over here as well. That means I'm going to need to get more silicon for sure. All right, but we have one here, and we have a couple of golden butterflies we just recently found. These ones right here. But let's go ahead and just yeet these in here and see. These do 1,500% multiplier. Look at them. They're so golden. Nice. The golden butterfly lives again. Okay, the golden butterflies aside, I still can make one more door, it looks like. Let's get outside here and quick butterfly check. I'm not seeing any golden ones. Yep, never mind, I do. They're everywhere. Okay, all right, quick golden butterfly check. Found one. All right, let's get over here. And we're going to put down another butterfly dome now. And we're going to get this as close as we can to the other one. That's a little too close. There we go. Right there. Sweet. So what's it in between these things? There's 1, 2, 3 cells in between. So, and the fourth one is when the door would be. This is still a bug. This is not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this right here. That looks a lot better. F8 bug report. Look at that thing. What the heck? All right, so that means that I'm going to need more cells this way, which I grabbed some supplies, and I think I have enough to make maybe one more. So let's see, that's a 1, 2, 3, the fourth one right there, bam. So that'll work too. So let's go ahead and just make that right away. Let's connect that right onto here. Bam, like that. Now, what do I have? I don't have a lot of supplies left. I don't have titanium. That's what I'm missing to make that thing. Oh, titanium, where are you? There you are. That's a good little titanium. Any golden butterflies out here? I mean, every time I come out here, I just basically just kind of look around a little bit real quick. I don't see any. Not seeing any this time. Oh, darn. Oh, bother. I'll be back later. Fabric blueprint received. Oh, wow. Okay. Things are really cooking now. I got to hurry up and get this place built. I don't know if I'm going to get over there or not. I got so much stuff going on. I really do want to explore that place, though. Let's just turn this so that it's actually facing the right direction and locks into place. There we go. Perfect. Now, I need to go grab some iron and titanium as well as some cobalt and just build a hallway down this way real quick. As well as not die, because I'm kind of running low on height. I get so turned around when I come out of there. As well as not die, because I'm kind of running low on food and water and all that other fun stuff. Okay, iron, titanium, I need you. Okay, I grabbed a bunch of stuff. Hopefully I got enough. I'm back. All right, so let's, that's all done there. Actually, let's just go through here. Hello, butterflies. And let's get over here, and what we'll do is we'll just kind of start building. Start building and see how far we can go. Made it. Sweet. Connected that. Awesome. Now that opens this one up too, so they're all connected. Now I do need more silicon because I didn't grab enough of that. I didn't grab any. My inventory was full when I got back to base. So we got to get a couple pieces of silicon. I need carry the 3 more pieces. 1, 2, 3. All right, now, oops, I'll go back here. Oh, water life collector. Okay, so the fish have unlocked. We hit the fish stage. let's put, oh, I need titanium too. Dang it. How many pieces do I need? How many do I have? I need three pieces of titanium. 1, 2, 3. All right, now that I have enough supplies, let's get back here. We're gonna yeet this right into there. There's one door. Then we're gonna grab another one, and we're gonna squirt that right there, going that way, and then another. Well, iron. I need 1 piece of iron. 1, and we're gonna squirt this one right there. Bam. All right, sweet. So now they're completely wrapped up. We just unlocked some kind of tree seed. I'm pretty thrilled about that, as you can tell. All right, so we need 4 butterfly larvae to throw in here. The best ones I got. We got the 3 golden butterflies, and we got 1 serena butterfly. Let's go ahead and just put these guys inside this computer to smash them in there like they're Pokemon going in the PC. There we go. Sweet. We got the serena butterflies. Now, these things are actually really cool because they got the galaxy. They got the galaxy in their wings. Can you see it? Isn't that nuts? Let's see if we can get another one that's landing someplace. Here, let's see if we can get one to land on me. I got some that landed real close. Look at these things. They are incredibly beautiful. They got like the whole, like the Milky Way galaxy in there. That is nuts stuff. Holy cow. All right, yeah, these things are really cool. They don't do as well as the golden butterflies, but only by a little. They're like 300 percentage points less, so pretty good, pretty good. All right, and then in this one over here, we're just gonna put in the 2 golden butterfly larvae like that. Big bam. Now we were at 120 for insects before doing this, and remember these butterfly domes, they boost the insects. That's what they do by 20, but then they are multiplied by like a whole bunch because there's 2 things in there. So let's go home real quick. All right, we're back this way. And we're going to check. It was 120. Now it is 1,860. See, that's what I'm talking about. Nice little boost there. Sweet. We're going to start unlocking stuff like crazy. Oh, we're not actually at the fish stage yet. We're very, very close, though. We are about to hit it. Okay, but we're still working on insects, so we're not there quite yet. I do want to go explore the beach. That was my plan for today. However, ooh, my rocket's gone. It's bringing me money. I have a different thing I have to focus on now. Still regarding insects. We just unlocked the silk generator and the fabric recipe. That's really important because I can make tons and tons of money with that. And I want to do that. So let's go to the insect facility and see what we got to do to make ourselves a bunch of silkworms. Because for this we need 3 silkworms per, and I want to make a whole bunch of these things. All right, now the oxygen capsules and the water bottles and zeolite, that's all easy stuff. The silkworms are what I need to actually focus on. So insect facility, away! All right, we need a beautiful, we need a bacteria sample, and we need a fertilizer. Okay, I should be able to collect all those things. Let's see, we got a bunch of beautifuls in here, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silk generators just with what we have currently. But to do that, we are going to need, we're going to need to convert all of these things. So that's what, 15, 16, 17, 18? We're going to need 18 fertilizer, 18 bacteria samples, right? That's what it takes. Yeah, okay, so well, let's go back and start making that. First, the bacteria samples. All right, let's start with that, and we'll get 18 of those things up and running. I'm going out the wrong way because I got wildly turned around. All right, we need 18 bacteria samples to make 18 silkworms. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? Mutagen, I put them in. How many do we have in here? Oh, I got a bunch of this stuff. I got 10, 11. I got 11 already. That's pretty good. I'm going to stash this cobalt because I don't really need it. And actually what I should do is I should turn this into, because I'm going to need them for this. Cobalt, I believe, is used to make oxygen capsules. Is it not? Yeah. There we go. Aquarium tier 1. We just hit the fish stage. High five, everyone. Good job. We did it. We're working our way to the amphibian stage already, but we're not going to worry about any of that right now because I got to worry about the bugs still. All right, so I've got, I can make, what, 6 of them, I said? So I need 2 more, and I'm pretty sure I just have 2 oxygen capsules somewhere. I'm not really using it for anything. There we go. All right, so we got all those things taken care of for when the time comes. We need, like, a temporary locker real quick just so I can, just, like, throw this stuff in. Let's grab some iron, and we'll yeet this. Here's a temporary locker already that has a bunch of water in it. We'll throw it next to that one, okay? We're just going to call this temp, all right? Outdoor farm unlocked. Holy cow. Oh, man. This is what happens when I place tier 3 tree spreaders, okay? This is what happens. I should... Too much stuff unlocked. I want to upgrade this big time, then. In fact, I really should. It shouldn't... Oh, I'm getting distracted immediately. At least get one of these things down, because they produce 5 bean seeds each time. And these guys are full of honey. And this locker in here is full of honey, and it needs to get used up, all right? But I need an outdoor farm for that. And if I snag 1 seed out of here, it'll already start producing 5 beans then. Okay, so this is kind of an important thing. Oh, bee larva. Oh my gosh, so many things to do. Mutagen tier 3. Gah! Everything just unlocks so fast. All right, well... I gotta get that outdoor farm up and running. All right, changing gears again real quick. We're gonna go back to the insect facility because we need to be able to figure out what does it take to make a bee larva again? Mutagen, fertilizer. Okay, so instead of bacteria sample, it's mutagen, fertilizer, and some beautifuls. Now let's head to the the butterfly beach real quick because we got a couple of beautifuls in here, don't we? Yep, we're gonna turn you guys into bees. All right. Let's head back home real quick so we can get some stuff out of there too, so that we can get the we got to get the mutagen and the fertilizer real quick. All right, snagging some fertilizer. It's gonna hurt because I got to make more of that stuff then. All right, and the mutagen. I almost forgot about that. All right, sweet, got it. Let's go make some bees. All right, here we go. Bee, process, research, there we go, and you can do a bee, research. Thank you very much. All right, these are going to take a little bit, but what else goes into this outdoor farm? Water bottle, tier 2 fertilizer, which we got to make another one of those things. So while those are processing, let's just head home real quick, and we're going to process that one. We're going to process that one as well. So let's do, we just made one of these things. It takes a squash. I remember that. It takes a squash. After that, I forgot what else it takes. I was right about the squash. Algae, methane, and fertilizer. Let's grab some methane real quick, because I do have some of that. This gas extractor here has started grabbing nitrogen as well. Interesting, huh? All right, so I got to be getting close, if not already have it unlocked. And I just a big old to nope, I don't have it. The gas extractor tier 2, so that's coming. That's coming down the way a little bit here. But do we have a methane? Do we have a methane? Oh, we have a methane. But do we have a nitrogen? No, it looks like I've been just throwing them in here. Okay, good to know. All right, bam. Nope, forgot the fertilizer. Very first base ingredient. Derp, 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 derp. There it is. Got it. All right, I grabbed an extra algae on accident. Whoopsie. All right, so we got that. I'm just making one of these for right now. Now, this will also help boost the plants and the insects as well, but that's not really the point of it. This is for making me money. All right, so we're going to need that. And we need super alloy and a water bottle, and then we just got to go grab the bees, and that should spell mama. All right, are the bees done? The bees are done. Yep, let's grab those real quick. All right, now let's go make this outdoor farm. We're going to have to head back home for that because I wanted to be at home, actually. I wanted to be out at home as well because that's where it's going to be producing the superfood. And the superfood, it's nighttime right now. I can barely see anything. Superfood needs to get loaded up in that rocket and be sent off into space like ASAP. So, I guess it just needs to be close to the autocrafter, right? It doesn't need to be near the beehives. So let's actually tuck this thing away, like in the back here, so like it's a little hidden farm. And how's that look? That's not centered at all. Let me try that again. Better. Okay, it's a little bit better. Let's. Can I just fit it right on there? Is it just good enough to fit on one little spot right there? Windstorm came along. That's really kind of annoying. Yes, I can right there. Okay, sweet. Now I got to go steal a bean seed out of the farm up here. Now I don't think I have it. Hold on, let me just check real quick. Do I have more bean seeds somewhere? Do I still have them, or have I used all of them? Bean seeds. I do have one. Sweet. That's all I need. That's perfect. It's almost like it was fate. All right, let's get back over here in the dust storm here, and maybe just snag a drink of water on the way through. And we're gonna plant the bean seeds in here. Now these things, when these things grow, hello, can I click on? There we go. When these things grow, they produce 5 bean seeds, or 5 beans per farm, which is way better than the food growers up top here, because the food growers, when they grow 1. Okay, so each one of these things grow 1. That's why I have so many of them. I'm growing like 8 of them at a time here. And it's taking a while. These bees are massive. Holy cow. It's taking a while, you know, but these things have to grow. When they're growing pretty, these are the upgraded ones, the tier 2. These are the tier 1s here because I don't really care about them. But the tier 2s here are taking their sweet time. But they are growing, and then eventually they make superfood, and eventually they get to that rocket and launch, and eventually I make money, which I have. I made 1 rocket's worth this episode, but man, that's taking forever, okay? So I want to make sure I got at least 1 farm here, okay? 1 farm here that's actually producing, supply beans, okay? That's producing actually beans here, so that you can actually, I think, see them poking up right there a little bit, the wee little guys. Yep, there's one right there too. There's one right there as well. There's another one right there too. Not ready yet? You don't say. They're little guys. Little beans, you could call them even. But when those things are ready, there's plenty of honey going around. So now, instead of producing 8 beans eventually with one of those cycles, I am producing, what, like 13 with that as well. So that's much better. And this, I believe, grows faster too. Does it tell me the growth rate on this thing? It doesn't really say. It just says open outdoor farm. Okay, but I think maybe it's right there. Growing 18%. Doesn't say growth rate, but this thing is growing pretty fast. And remember, it's growing 5 of them at a time. So that is significantly better. I am going to convert basically all of the bean growth into those outdoor farms anyway. And this thing is reaching that thing, right? Yes, right there, outdoor farm. So this should produce the superfood when everything is ready and mature. These things are just full of honey. They're ready to go. In fact, you know what? Just to prep for the inevitable superfood creation spree, I'm just going to take these things. I'm just going to eat them right here. There. Use those things too. Make as much superfood as possible. Put it in that rocket. Shoot it into space and make me tons of money. Actually, I got some beans right here. Hold on. What am I doing? Let's just, actually, I think I have it set to prioritize that locker, but I think this will just fill up that locker when I do this. But let's just take these beans and just eat them right here. Eat away. Superfood. Yep, the drones are going right back to the locker. Well, whatever. At least it fills. It gets rid of the beans that are in there, and it replaces it with superfood, which is still a step in the right direction. All right, let's focus on what we were focusing on before: silk generators. Okay, I want to get at least some of those up and running in this episode. What do they even take again? I forgot. All right, silkworms. New message. Jeepers! I can't focus on one thing. Butterfly box, that's kind of cool. What? What do you want? Who's Starform Robotics? If you are still willing to help us, your second task is to manually open the hatch of our second ship. It landed on the planet, but the hatch didn't open, and our drones are stuck inside. Find this spaceship and open the hatch manually so we can activate them later to complete the terraformation process. Oh, that's the one that takes like 5 power cores or something. I was going to do that anyway. Like... I'm just looking to loot some free stuff. I'm looking to rob you blind. So I was probably going to do that anyway. Yeah, I'll help you. Sure, yeah. Anyway, silk generator. What do we need for this thing again? Okay, so we needed. I already forgot. It's a bacteria samples. I know we needed that. All right. So we got bacteria samples, fertilizer, and beautifuls we need. That's what it takes to make those things. How many fertilizers do we have now? Not a lot. We have 7. All right. Well, it's a start. It's a start. We can get some of this processing while we're collecting the rest of it. So 7. We need to make 16, right? 1, 2. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only have 11 of these things. How many did I say I can make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not 16. 6. Okay. Well, all right. Let's get making some of these things. For a silkworm, we got to do the fertilizer, the beautiful, and the bacteria sample. I backed out of that way too soon. There we go. And that should make this thing right here. It's silkworm. All right. So we're gonna need oodles of these things because I'm gonna start selling fabric on the planet to start making some extra bank. But once we get like the portal generator, I forgot we have this entire second floor. Once we get the portal generator up and running, it's really not gonna matter because we're gonna be making so much. It's just ridiculous, making so much money through that. So, all right, well, I gotta process some of these things, but I do need to make more of this. So I need as many fertilizer as I do silkworms right now. So I need 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of them. And I have 5. I need 11 more. Okay, fertilizer, sulfur, eggplant, and algae. Eee. Let me just eat this back in here for right now. I should really make a algae or a fertilizer farm. That would be a really smart thing for me to do. I need the tier 3 I was gonna say I need the tier 3 ore extractors for that, but that's not exactly true because I can always just mine up sulfur and have it moved with the drones. So that might be a big old lie. That's for future GReimer though. Screw that guy. All right, what am I just completely forgot what I was coming in here to grab. Oh, sulfur. I need sulfur. All right, and then we need like 22 eggplants. That's a really pink storm, but unfortunately there's no meteor associated with it. 22 eggplants. Oh, and we have 16. Well, we'll take all of them. Okay, so we're gonna need to increase our eggplant production. I don't think I can turn all these into silkworms quite yet. Okay, ran out of eggplants, so I need like 6 more, it looks like, to make all the fertilizer that I would need. That's a shame. Oh well. We'll make whatever we can. We'll make whatever we can. In fact, I'll eat the rest of the sulfur in here. I need to turn that into fertilizer here as soon as I possibly can, which is dependent entirely upon these. I got 2 more. I can make 1 more at least. It's dependent entirely upon these small little growers right here. All right, these things are almost done. 82%. I need them to cycle through twice though, so it's gonna take a little bit. I'll have to make those into an outdoor farm too, coming up here eventually. All right, so I have 14 fertilizer. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I'm too shy, but you know what? That's not bad. It's gonna take me a while to actually do this stuff, like to process these silkworms anyway. So it's gonna take me a little bit. The farm should produce some food and stuff or some eggplants in the meantime. So. Let's head out to the insect facility again, and we're gonna check on this. We're gonna check on the silkworms again real quick. There they are, biggity bam. We got those, perfect. All right, now I forgot everything else. I need the bacteria samples. We just unlocked a new butterfly larva that's nowhere near as good as the crap I can find laying on the beach, so I don't really care. Where did I put those bacteria samples? I think I just put them back, to be honest. Yep, sure did. All right, sweet. Let's take those. I think I need to make more of those things as well, but I mean, my inventory is only so big, so let's get back out to the insect facility. All right, grab some beautifuls here, and I am going to just start processing these things like a beast. All right, first batch is done. Let's go ahead and process the next batch right away. This should allow me to make a whopping 2 of them. 2 of the silk generators then. And the second batch is done. Let's go ahead and get another one going ASAP right away. We need as many silkworms as possible so that I can make a bunch of money. All right, this batch is now done as well. I'm going to go ahead and get the next one going right away just because I need as many silkworms as I possibly can get. However, I am going to run out of bacteria samples here. So I'm going to have to run back and grab at least 2 more just so that, or 1 more so I can get at least these uncommon larvae cooked up. And that shouldn't be too difficult to do because I can quickly do that. Actually, hold on, let me quick grab enough to make 1 more, and then I think that should give us enough to make another silk generator. All right, while I was away, these things did finish. Sweet, awesome. We'll go ahead and roast up another one, why don't you? By roast, I mean just research it. Please don't actually kill the bug. And that means I just have 2 more to go. Now, how many silkworms will that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I do these 2, I'm going to be 1 shy. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to stash the rest of the supplies here, and we'll cook these things up later. This should give me enough silkworms to make 1, 2, 3, 4 silk generators, which is a decent start. I'm going to add to that a whole lot more. I try to get like a pod of 8 of them going, actually. So this will be about half the size of my my actual production pod I normally do. Why? Because an optimizer will affect 8 machines, all right? And 8 machines, I can put a production multiplier fuse in there, and I can start making silk like crazy, okay? So, but for right now, just starting off, 4 of them is a decent start, all right? So these are almost done here. Once they are, we're heading back to the base, and we're going to get a silk production facility going. And this one's done. And no, this one's not quite done. I was a little late on this one. There it goes. It's done. All right, now let's get out of here. Let's go back home, and we're going to start working. We're going to start working on the silk research facility. Okay, so we need oxygen capsules, water bottles, and zeolite. Wasn't I grabbing that stuff already? Did I put it all in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll put those back because I can only make 4 right now. So zeolite, I think I should have a never-ending supply of that. Somebody commented that I put a piece of zeolite in the shredder and that I don't want to do that. It's already gone for 1, but I actually don't really care because this gets refilled constantly thanks to the drones. I know that's going to come in handy one day when I start making pulsar, but for right now, I just on a scale of 1 to can't, I can't even. Okay, now these things I think have to be placed inside. I want to build it over there next to the trading route, although I want to leave more room open for, it's time to make another building. It's time to make another building here in the town. All right, let's get the big living compartment going here. Grab the supplies for that. Okay, so I want to put like another trade rocket here and here later on, but for right now, right here, I think right on the corner is where we're going to put our silk generating facility. And boy, lining this up is going to be tricky. Or quite possibly I could get it on the first go. Almost. Almost. This had to be over just a little bit more. That was pretty good for a second try. Not too shabby. Alright, we got to get a door on this bad boy, though. There we go. Put a door on it. We're inside now. We're in like the Flynn. All right, so this facility right here, I know it's not much of a facility. It's not very grand, but I want this to be a pod of production. I want silk generators lining the halls in here, okay? So all down this wall, everything. I just want silk generation like crazy, okay? And right smack dab in the middle of it is going to be the autocrafter doing its business and sending that stuff to the trade pod thing, the trade rocket. So, all right, let's get to actually crafting a couple of these things. Now, they take some energy, but I'm pretty sure we're good on that. So let's go ahead and just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, each one of these things takes 200 seconds to produce a piece of silk. And I believe it takes 2 silk to make 1 fabric, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go grab the stuff to make an auto crafter, because we're going to need that in there ASAP. So if it takes 200 seconds to make 1 piece of silk for each one of those machines. That would mean that in the 200 seconds, it should produce 4 pieces of silk. 4 machines, after all. That would be 2 fabric each every 200 seconds. That's not bad. Like, if you simplify it, it's basically 1 piece every 100 seconds. So that's pretty good. That's not too shabby. All right, so like I said, right smack dab in the middle here. I kind of want to put down this thing here. Like so. Okay, we got one problem. My green glowing balls are out. All right, let's go grab some uranium and at least get one of those things down. It looks like I did actually need to place those ones early at the beginning of the episode. Who would have known? Let there be light. All right, and I even grabbed another one here just for funsies. All right, let's go ahead and throw that back there. We're getting quite a field of radiation here. All right, let's go check these things out now. All right, so we got the autocrafter in here, and we're going to tell this thing to make fabric. All right, is there enough to make one now? I don't think so. Not yet. They're still cooking. All right, so once this thing is there, we're going to tell this thing to supply fabric, and then in addition to the superfood on this one here, we're going to tell this thing to demand... Oh, I already have it set up. Demand fabric. I must have been planning for this. All right, sweet. It's going to demand fabric and superfood, and it's going to go off into space and make me some money. Now, fabric in itself isn't super pricey or anything. It makes me 8 Terra tokens, which is actually better than the high-quality food. So this is actually a step up by 1 Terra token, but hey, it's still an improvement. But I think that should get some money going here shortly, after 200 seconds goes by. Because I was right about the fabric, right? Like, fabric takes... Oh, yeah, it takes 2 silk. Okay, sweet. So now this should get picked up by a drone fairly soon. Bink, there should be another one fairly soon, and that should be delivered immediately to the trade rocket then. My drones are probably overworked. Where are those things? Yeah, they're flying all over the place out here. So, yeah, it's going to take them a second to even move this stuff over. I need to get better drones. Better drones or more drones? I need drones. I need my better drones. This whole point was to make more money so I can make better drones. It's kind of like a chicken and egg scenario. All right, well, we'll just manually move these. We'll do the work our first time by ourselves here. There we go. Go forth and make me money. But okay, you guys, I did not get around to exploring the beach like what I wanted to at all. Not even close. I got wildly distracted with so many other things that we're unlocking. But just to recap, we did actually put down the tier 5 trees, or the tier 3 tree spreaders, and made the oxygen levels go absolutely bonkers. So that's a lot of fun. We got that thing done. We also set up our silk generator now so that we can actually make fabric and get that automatically shipping off into space to make me some more money. So that's a good thing too. And we also ran out of power. That was not a very good thing. But we did get the insect, or the butterfly research facility up and running. The butterfly beach, that's up and running too. So we got a lot of butterflies going on. In fact, that thing seems like a place where I should go next. Just so I can relax. Just so I can relax in here with all the butterflies. Look at that, circuit board's unlocked. Holy cow, everything's unlocking. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here, though, because there's a whole bunch that I got to do next week. Oh, man, look at the beautiful butterflies. But if you did enjoy this episode, please go down and smash that like button. It would really help me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of Planet Crafter. These butterflies look so cool. Look at the galaxy in their wings. Alrighty, guys, I'm getting out of here, so thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye!
Sent to a world unknown, crime untold. Planet Crafter's tale, in its secrets unfold. Barren lands stretch far, beneath the darkened sky. My task to forge life, where emptiness lies. Scarce resources is what I seek. Under alien sun, where every day is bleak. All the crafters hum.